But I think Microsoft went too hardcore on this. I think they're trying to over-deliver on something. Welcome back to the Xbox Basement, everybody. My name is John, and I cover all things Xbox. If you guys are longtime watchers of my videos, you guys probably saw this one where I made a mock-up design for an Xbox streaming stick called the X Stick. And while I made that video based on some comments that people were actually desiring this thing, Microsoft has actually already done something like this. It was codenamed under Project Keystone, and this was actually produced. The prototype was actually made back in 2022. This is an article by The Verge, and it talks about how Phil Spencer really wanted this device to be at like $100, but Microsoft felt like they really couldn't get the price where it needed to be, and if they bundled it with a controller, it was going to put it way too close to the $300 Xbox Series S. And business-wise, it really wouldn't make any sense if the price is too close to a Series S, because then why would I buy this streaming box when I can just spend the extra $10, $50 and get an Xbox Series S? Now, in my original video, I made up my design to resemble an Amazon Fire Stick, and I actually went into details about how this actually works already on an Amazon Fire Stick. But if we hop back over to this article, we can see in this picture, this is actually Phil Spencer's shelf, and this is the actual streaming device right here. And what does it look like? Well, it looks like a miniature Series S. Now, Xbox hasn't released any information because it's just a prototype about what type of hardware was actually inside of this thing, but it is definitely not a streaming stick that you would just plug straight into your television. It's definitely a larger size, and it actually reminds me of these older Roku like little streaming boxes that are actually better than the Roku just kind of plug-in stick. So it's got its own network, its own dedicated HDMI, USB connections on the side so you can sideload things. And I think that's what Microsoft was actually going for with Project Keystone. They weren't really going for like a slim stick kind of design. They obviously wanted it to have enough hardware power and an additional Ethernet capability. Phil Spencer says that they built this thing in 9 months. He says a bunch of people at the Xbox team took it home and it worked really, really well. Just want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys who subscribed to the channel, and if you're not subscribed, consider doing that now. But I think Microsoft went too hardcore on this. I think they're trying to over-deliver on something instead of focusing on the capabilities of what you actually need to stream. If you guys are curious, you can watch my original video right here. And I think if Microsoft really kind of trimmed a lot of the things that they don't actually need for this streaming box and make it more of like a streaming stick, they could really get that price down, and they can really put this into the hands of a bunch of people who want a true portable Xbox that'll work with any TV. So rather than continuing with a streaming box, Microsoft just built an app that works on Samsung televisions only to let you stream straight to your Samsung TV. But he does say that with Keystone, they are still focused on it and watching when they can get the right cost, which means that we will see an Xbox Stream Stick in the future. Now, Microsoft has a ton of things planned for 2024, and Keystone is definitely not dead. It's just on the back burner right now for Microsoft. I think we're going to see this come to fruition after the Xbox Series X refresh. That is happening next year, along with their brand new controller design, and after that time, sometime before 2028, when the new Xbox console comes out, I would expect to see this Project Keystone really come to fruition for everybody. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. I've been John, by the way. This here is the Xbox Basement, and we will see you guys in the next one.